Hey guys, it's Jess and I'm back here with another video for you. Today I thought we'd take a little look at the Caribbean Beach Resort. I recently stayed in their pirate rooms, and so I thought I'd give you a walkthrough, and then at the end let's talk about what I liked and what I didn't like about that particular resort. So come on, let's check it out. I am here at Caribbean Beach Resort and I thought I would give you a look around my pirate room, which is amazing. Oh my goodness, it's so cool. So let's check it out. This is, of course, our door. And if you look right here next to it, there's this really cool like ships kind of feature here, which is really awesome. So this is a 2-bed room. So over here, you can't really see out there because it's kind of dark in here. It's midday, but there's our curtains. I like the little motif on them. Kind of goes really well with the room. Yeah. Right here over the air conditioner, this is like a marble finish here. Great for putting luggage or something on, or in a jiffy, I'm sure a kid could sit on there. And then next to that, we have this awesome table and chairs. Great for, you know, late night snack or whatever, or lunch in the room. And I love the table itself. I mean, check that out. Nice compass design. The chairs really fit with it, and I love theming. So, and it's even got these little scarred up corners, like it's been around on a pirate ship for a while. So that's really cool. You have my shoes down there. I did take those off. It's really hot here today. So you have a nice big TV. Again, I have no idea on TV size, but it's big. And then below the TV, you have what looks like a bunch of crates. So these crates are not actually crates. They are your drawers. Ooh, that made a little bit of a noise. But it is a chest of drawers. How cool is that? I've never seen anything like it before. And it looks like 4 drawers here, just all standard size. So on the other side of the room, we have these 2 really cool pirate beds. There's about, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 steps between where the dressers are and where the beds begin. So not a huge aisleway here, but big enough for what I need. And then you have your mast, or whatever you want to call it, right up there. And with your 2 lights. Love that theming. And then if you look to the side, you actually have a barrel for where your phone is. You have some nice chargers here with USB ports. We can turn on all of these lights. And then over here next to your drawers, you have a little barrel. Well, it's not little, but you have a barrel here. And this barrel actually opens up, and inside you have your refrigerator, which is kind of a cool hideaway, so you don't always see that. And then next to that, or on top of it more, you have a 2-cup, it says Cuisinart on it for making, you know, your tea and whatnot here. And then you have some glasses, obviously disposable cups, and an ice bucket. Then you have a chest over here that works well for putting your luggage on. Sorry about the lighting, guys. And then there is a shelf above that that will be perfect. I have obviously my travel bag up there. So that's really nice. And then you come into the bathroom area, and you've got this 5-light lighting system over the sink. Oh, there I am in the mirror. Awesome. But up here you have, it really looks like the inside of a ship up there. So, and the floor in here looks like timbers. They're actually tiles. So that's a really nice feature. And then when we come over here to the sinks, you can see that they are still keeping with that oldish kind of motif. And you have a nice mirror there, some hand towels, Kleenexes. We have lotion here and a bar of soap, which is awesome. So nice sinks. Love the theming. Of course, you have your safe over here for all your goodies. So just a shallow, you know, hand width standard one. You also get your iron over here and your ironing board. I've never used those, but they are there. It does also come with a hairdryer down here and some space to put things there if you ever needed it. Now, I love this. So this is the shower curtain. Check this out with all the pirate ships. It is just the coolest thing ever. I don't know if it's Disney specific, because we have the Empress, Wicked Wench. I'm not sure on some of these other ones what their names, the cursive is a little hard, but it's just your standard shower. But you do have, again, that brick motif here, which is really nice. And then your shampoo, conditioner, and body wash there. And down here they've left some towels for you, which is nice. And then over here, you know, it's just your standard shower, but again, it's really keeping with the theming. And a big on-door mirror. The last thing I will mention is this rug, which appears to be a really big compass or map of some sort, which, I don't know, it just looks really cool. So overall, I'm kind of loving this themed room, and I hope you guys will give it a try sometime. I'll link in the description how much the room average cost is and everything, and a link to the resort for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. Oh, there's a better view of that keg right there. So anyhow, I'm gonna slip on some shoes, I think, and go try out the Skyliner. Hopefully I won't get stuck. Hey guys, I'm back from my trip, and I thought we'd go over a couple things. First of all, I stayed at the Caribbean Beach Resort October 22nd through the 25th of 2019, just to give you a reference point. Next, the Caribbean Beach Resort is located in what they call the Epcot Resort Area. Now, what that means is that you're closest to Epcot and Hollywood Studios. It does not mean that you're far away from Animal Kingdom or Magic Kingdom, just that you're closer to those other parks, sorry. So just keep that in mind. I think this is gonna be a great advantage, especially with the Skyliner now, which I did ride and I like. I took it to Epcot, but not to Hollywood Studios, so I can't talk specifically about that run. But the Epcot run takes about 10 minutes from the time that you step in that carriage to the time you step off. You do have a couple of minutes in line, but at least right now the lines are very short. I think because of that little mishap they had at the beginning when they first started, a lot of people are a little scared to ride them. Totally understandable, but know that it's running smoothly and it takes about 10 minutes. The biggest advantage I see to this is for actually Run Disney people, or people that are doing like a special event at Epcot or Hollywood Studios, because it's so easy to jump on that Skyliner and go over there. And I seriously, I was sitting there going, for my Run Disney races, if I could just jump on the Skyliner and go over in 10 minutes rather than having to take the bus, which takes a little bit more time because you have to get up so early for some of those races. I've only done 5Ks, and I know that the other races sometimes start earlier, but generally those races start at about, I want to say 6 a.m., but you have to be there sometimes as early as 4 for all of the different things that are going on. So just a good thing to keep in mind. The next thing I wanted to talk about is the room price. A standard view with the Pirate Room costs about $280 a night without any kind of discounts. Usually, if you look around and you're a little flexible to your dates, you can usually find some kind of discount. But $280 a night really isn't a bad price. particularly stayed in room 3642, and I thought it was a really good room. It was in a great location for me, and it was just really nice. The Skyliner was maybe a 5-minute walk for me, if that. There was a bus stop right around the corner. I just had to go down the stairs and like turn, and it was right there. There was also a quiet pool right there next to the bus stop, and there was a cafe. I think it was called like the Spyglass Cafe. So I could go down in the mornings and refill that refillable mug, drink it, and put it back in the room and not have to take that with me to the park. Those were all really nice features. The downside of being so close to a bus stop meant that at night, especially, which was really the only time it would bother me, is that those buses, they have to kind of lower themselves in order to get people with scooters or wheelchairs off. And when they do that, there's this beeping noise that happens, and it's kind of piercing. And so I would hear that late at night and try and figure, at first I thought it was a smoke alarm, and then it clicked that, oh, that's the buses. So if you have a heightened sense of hearing or sensitive ears, just keep that in mind. I don't think it would bother most people, but it was something that, until I realized what it was slightly annoying, and having a pair of earplugs just helped me. But I do realize that I have more sensitive ears than most people. So other than that, I think our room was really great. It was a little further away from the front desk, but wasn't a big issue for me. I don't really go to the front desk that often. I sometimes go there for food in the food court, but we had other stuff closer that had a similar menu. And the gift shop was up there. Again, I usually do a lot of my gift shopping in the park itself, so not a big deal, and didn't care this trip about the themed pool because it was just me and my friend, and really wasn't a big thing for us. Location wise was perfect for us. It may not be perfect for you, but those are some things to keep in mind. For check-in, they messaged me when I was on the bus because I had done all my stuff online already, and we're like, hey, your room's ready, here's the number. So I got off the Magic Express and I was looking at my phone trying to figure out, well, where do I go from here? Where am I in the resort? And one of the bell service guys came over and said, hey, can I help you with anything? And I said, well, I don't need to go into the front desk. I already have my room number, but I'm not sure which direction I need to go from here to get there. He was like, oh, that's a bit of a walk and you have 2 suitcases with you. Why don't I call somebody and we'll just take you straight to your room? So he sat me down on a bench and called up, I don't even know if it was another bell service guy or who it was, but somebody showed up with a white van. They loaded up my suitcases and drove me straight to my room. He even carried my suitcases to my room for me, which was really sweet, and made sure I was settled and had everything I needed. It was the type of attention to detail that I expect at a higher end resort, not at a moderate. So I was a little surprised by that, and all of the staff that I kind of interacted with there had the same feel to them, which was really nice and really helpful, especially if a lot of my trips I go by myself or with maybe just one friend, and having that additional contact and sense of detail from the staff is really nice. So the room itself was clean. It was a little small, especially the bathroom, but not a huge issue. I did forget to mention that there is a curtain that goes across between the bathroom and the bedroom area to give a little privacy if somebody's maybe just had a shower and getting ready and the other person's still sleeping or something like that. That curtain is themed with the room, and the shower curtain rod looks like 2 swords, which is kind of cool. The curtain is, I can't remember if it's Jack Sparrow specific or pirate specific, but one of those, and it was really cool. The sink area is a little small. It has 2 sinks, which is okay. Honestly, I would rather have 1 sink and more space to put my things, but it has 2 sinks. We did have a little problem with having places to put everything because it was 2 girls and we have a lot of stuff. So there is that. If you're a lighter person on all the stuff you have to bring with you, then maybe it won't be an issue. There was also a little bit of an issue with the small table that they have in between the 2 beds, which is super cute and I love the theming, but that big phone that they have there takes up so much space that there really isn't room even for our phones, which was really sad. I would much rather see them move that phone so it's not between the 2 beds and like maybe up by where the TV is or something like that. I would like to have that space for charging my phone because there isn't a alarm clock in those rooms anymore. So, you know, I kind of need it. I like to know what time it is. I will say that one of the beds we did ask mousekeeping to replace the bedding on, which wasn't a big deal. They were happy to do that for us, but it had kind of a bit of a musty smell to it. So I do wonder if either for whatever reason the bedding itself just got put on the bed that way, or if the room had not been used in a while. So I'm not sure, but they were happy to fix that issue for us. The room hasn't been updated, so things like the drawers were a little noisy. I feel like that it is starting to get a little dated. Beds are comfortable, but not as comfortable even as the beds that I've stayed at Pop Century, which are newer beds. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a refurbishment in the future for them. But I was a little disappointed by that. I was also disappointed they used to have a themed pirate pillow on the bed and like a little throw at the end, and I thought that was a nice detail. Those are no longer there, at least in the room that I had. Now let's talk about the food court. Now, there was a really nice surprise for me when I went up the first day to go, and I had to do something at the front desk. I can't remember what it was, or maybe it was something at the, oh, I know. I went up to the gift shop because I wanted to see if they had any more of the Skyliner pins. So while I was up there, I decided to get lunch, and I got I think it's called the chicken bowl, and a drink. And I walked over to get my drink, and I realized that they had the special, like, you can pick anything drink machines there. I'll insert a picture right here so you know what I'm talking about. But it was really nice for a Dr. Pepper addict to be able to get Piv right there in the hotel. I did look to see, I was like, oh, are they doing this at all the hotels? Like, what's the deal here? And I don't know if they're just trying it out or maybe it's a slow rollout thing, but I did look at the Contemporary when I went there to go shopping. They don't have it there yet. So I don't know if it's coming. Fingers crossed. I would love to see those drink machines in every resort. It would make it much more likely for me to spend the money on getting one of those refillable mugs more often. But yeah, new. So that was kind of nice. I will say that the food there, while it was good, is not authentic Caribbean food. So if that's what you're expecting, you might be a little disappointed. But it still was good. Overall, the theming was really nice. It was quiet and just an awesome hotel overall. I hope that helps you plan your trip, and that if you have any questions about staying at the Caribbean beach or in the pirate rooms, that you'll leave me a question down below and I'll do my best to answer it. So until next time, see you guys later.